All in all, to start my little lecture about the mythology, all in all and by and large, I want to introduce the mythology of Black Africa. As I said before, but in different language, in Polish, it's a speech tradition, not writing tradition, but a speech tradition. It's super difficult to present this myth about Black Africa. It's the creation of the world, but in African mentality. So, first, God prepared an edifice. Then there is an edifice and the sky. Then there's the soil and the mountains. After that, there is rain and weather. Next, there is plants and trees. Then there's human. The creation of then there's human. As we see, we are one part of the greater structure. There's the human, and then there is house and tools. Next, there is home and garden, and then there is like the life inside the house, with persons. Then there is clothes and vase. It's the end of the of the creation of the world about in African mentality. There's the end of it. It's like several things to say. Okay. Next, I want to say in different country, in different part of the world, I want to describe the creation of the world in Chinese. There's a Chinese mythology about the Pangu. Pangu is the name of the god according to the literature I have read. The Pangu is the creator of the world, and it's totally different than the African one. But you see, I want to also describe it a bit, that there is plants and trees. Tree is a plant, but the plant is the grass we walk. It's more close to body, and the trees are bigger than person, and they are away, more further. There are animals and fishes. I forgot about the fishes, but there's animal and fishes. It's the animal to name them. I forgot about this, but it's okay. Animal and fishes. It's super difficult to describe. So I try to go further in this Chinese mythology. My Dojo said to me that there's the cat, but I try to go further with this Chinese mythology about Pangu, as I introduced. Okay, but it's naming the animals is pivotal. It's pivotal to name animals, So there's animals and fishes. I forgot about this. They are after the human, There's the human and the thing what human can do. Okay. About Pangu now. It's like I try to be more chill. About Pangu now. So, Pangu has got his dog. His dog, the name of the dog is the Hundun. Hundun is the chaos, the dog of the chaos. And from this dog, Pangu created an egg. He manufactured by his hands and egg. The god and walks inside the egg, and he was inside this egg. And then God grows bigger. After I suppose it was 80,000 years, the pangu grow inside the hundun. 80,000 years, and he grew when the appropriate matters reach their cause. He grew inside this egg, and then the pangu is different than a boy, which the woman give birth. Is different because he got a big axe inside this egg, and he cut through his way inside through the hundun, through his dog, which was an egg. He cut it through, and he walks outside. When everything reaches its appropriate place. And to keep it simple, from the hair of the god, the stars has been created. From the bird, from my point of view, it was like from the bird is also the minerals has been created. From the left eye, the sun. From the right eye, the moon. From the muscles, the shapes of the mountains, of the shape of the soil. From the muscles. From the veins and the blood inside, the rivers. And this is what I remember, but he cut and he walks outside because he was, to convince myself, he was inside this egg, he grew inside when every part reaches its matter. So the god was giant. Oh, and there is the tragic thing in this, the god died there, he created this magnificent, his super special virtue he created, and then he died to be outside, So as we pray in church in Poland, that there's the magnifice and there's the magnifice and about the kingdom of Jesus, we pray about this. So its counterpart in this is in Chinese mythology, because there is there's a ghost kingdom, So God create himself a part of the creation, and there is his kingdom is more ghost one. It's like similarity in Chinese and Polish like religion and this Christianity. Also, I want to spread a word a bit about the Chinese psychology or Chinese philosophy from the book. It's super similar to Freud one, because Freud said, as we all know, Mr. Freud said there is ego, super ego, and it, So there is it, ego, and super ego. And from my perspective, we strive to be in the super ego, matter rich in value. This is the philosophy of the German people, Germans, and the Chinese one is super similar, is a bit similar, also three words, but in Chinese. The words are as this. There is xing, which is shape, about the shape of the body, po, the strength of the life, and the hun is the conscious, because also hundun is the chaos, but the chaos consists of 5 elements. The 5 elements are as this: the fire, the water, the soil, the air, and the conscious. No, it's like counterpart to Germans, the conscious, because the hun in Chinese means conscious, and the whole structure of the German philosopher, Mr. Freud, was the unconscious. You know, so conscious, unconscious is similar with this. Okay, so as this. What else I can say? The African, the Chinese. I also like to about children and so. It's like the Tengu. I want to say mythology. Now we were in China. Now we go to Japan, and Tengu is the mythology of Japan. I have created my own Tengu story. So long time ago, there was 2 friends, and one of the friend beat it down the another friend. So he was not so as the friend, but he beat it. He split on him, and it was very sad for the one. He has got the bruises on him after being beaten. And what else? Where is the justice? And always there is the justice. The justice is in the shape of the Tengu. The Tengu is the creature with the face of a bird, and the Tengu, to punish the bad boy, to punish him, the Tengu sits in the head of the bed where the bad guy sleeps, and he was super. He was not the coat. He has got not the coat, but the from his nose the water came down from this wall, drop after drop, and the bad boy want to sleep, and the Tengu he puts the drops from his nose, you know, the drop after drop goes down, like streak, a little bit like a streak. The streak came down from his nose, but the streak in drops. No, drop after drop came down on the forehead of the bad guy. So don't be bad, you know. This is the mythology of Japan. Don't be bad. You know, bad. Don't be worse, you know. Okay. So this is about Tengu. I want to say also about. Oh, my regisseur said cut, so we cut now. So there's the cut. We cut now. Okay. Thank you, my regisseur. Goodbye. Goodbye. Peace.